SJ return it.
As promised, Brian from the Lido's here. How you doing today, sir?
Doing well. Just watching your head bop to the sound of the tune.
Love this song.
Yeah.
I will tell the story again that I honestly thought this was a song you had somebody write for you. And then you said, no, this is a song that was actually on the radio like
Forever.
maybe 40 years ago or something.
50 years ago, yeah. Boss Gags, yeah.
And you just looked at
He's
me
still
like
around.
I was a fool, which is kind of how you look at me usually.
Well, it's your age. You kids today, I don't know.
Yeah, don't know Boss Skaggs. Come on.
What? Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've had lots of comedy recently at your
It's been
place. It's been nice.
been Comedy Central for sure. You know, we've had some great acts go through. We just had this diversity hires, artists or comedians we've never had before. Andrew Bungam and Noor. They were just so fun. They were just so diverse. Let's say that. I guess good name for the
Lots
for the show.
of
Diversity hires.
perspectives, offering humorous, I support it.
Yeah, just you drop in and out of these. Oh my God, you know, it's fun. You shut off your cell phone. You just forget about things for 2 hours.
Yep.
And have a laugh. And you know, we've got lots more coming up, and that speaks to it. Even in Christmas time, we've got comedians for every single Christmas party that we're going to have.
Yeah.
You know, and that starts mid-November all the way through to the 21st, I think. So, you know, we're hopping it up. We've got live music and we've got comedians. We got lots of put the ha into the ho, I guess.
Right.
Or
And
whatever.
it's not like it's actual comedians. It's not me or you. It's
Yeah,
like-
because we're
like-
not comedians.
It's
we
like
giggle at
legit
ourselves. But yeah.
People who've been in a room and had people laugh at them for money before.
Yes,
Like, they know
all
what they're doing.
headliners. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Absolutely.
stuff. And you still have, since we're on Christmas now, you still got some room for Christmas and small business Christmas party, right?
Absolutely. You know, there's a lot of people out there or companies out there that just, I don't know what to do. You know, we're just going to go to my house and have a few drinks and a few appies. You know, you can treat your staff to a really, really good night out. We typically do cocktails at 6, dinner at 7. Comedian goes on at 8. The live band goes on at 9:30.
Nice.
You know, it's just the whole evening just flows. We do the door prizes. We've got all sorts of fun things to do. You know, a lot of times you'll go to a Christmas party and it'll be like, you're looking at your watch. Okay, well, when's dinner?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at your watch like, you know, when's the band start? And it seems to be a time thing. But if we can make it fun where everybody's engaged, and that's what's neat about the small business Christmas parties, is that it's collectively just a whole bunch of different companies.
Yeah.
Almost like a regular Lido show.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and even some of the standalone parties that we have, it's a good opportunity for you to meet someone's spouse, the husband and wife of your coworker kind of thing. You know, it's a good opportunity to just for everybody to get together and enjoy that Christmas spirit. And yeah, we're really looking forward. Actually, I lie when I say it. We're not looking forward to it. It is crazy busy. It's just, I'm such a liar. I should run for politics. I'm kidding. Whoa, too far.
We'll get to that in a second.
But yeah, I just you know, it's important to realize that time of year.
Yeah.
I mean, the gals at the Lido, we call them my gaggle, or they call themselves my gaggle. You know, they work really hard. They come in, they show up at 5:30, and they leave at 12:30, and you know, and they choose shifts, and our staff there work really, really hard to make sure everybody's experience is good. And I just love the gals that work at the Lido for sure.
Awesome. All right. Well, you brought up politics. Let's talk about this All Candidates Forum
yes.
happening tonight at the Leo.
I
Brian,
watched the leaders debate last night.
Yeah.
Interesting. Nothing that surprised me. That you know what they would be discussing and the little jabs that they took at each other. I really hope that politics in the next however long it's going to take cleans up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, right from you know, it isn't so bad municipal, because you just work down the street from the other person. But when you get into provincial politics and federal politics, it's like a bunch of kids in the schoolyard, you know. Let's talk about the ways to get out of the situations that we're in. Not everybody creates the situation. Not everybody wants the situation. Nobody wants things to be bad. Everybody wants things to be good. So let's figure that out. But it's just so much mud tossing. So I really hope that, you know, maybe this is a TSN turning point you know, that we can actually see some true recovery. Because there's a lot of people out there hurting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, and we live in the best country in the world. My wife and I, I've traveled a lot as an airline brat for years, with Dad working for the old CP Air, the big orange jets, and we traveled a lot around the world, and we saw what it's like, the eyes wide open. And Canada we have it all. The only thing we don't have is age.
Yeah.
And we got a vast country with very few people. And that's expensive.
Yeah,
an
it's
expensive
a challenge,
thing.
absolutely.
It's like you living in a 37,000 square foot house, just you and your wife and your daughter. Seems like a lot of house to maintain now, don't it? But yeah, I mean, so we're going to get together tonight. Doors open at 6. The candidates, we have not heard from the NDP candidate as to whether or not they're going to show up, but we'll have it's set. The table's set for 3.
He's welcome to just walk in if he wants and be a part of it. So
and but both Dan and Jordan will be there tonight. We'll be talking about the issues that are concerning all of us, hopefully, and maybe have an idea of what the party platform is with each of them. So
now, as I understand it, I believe some of the questions are going to be stuff that the candidates knew ahead of time. There'll be questions that are from the people who have submitted questions, online at moosefm.ca/forum, and also kind of from the floor of people who are attending. Right? It's kind of
just the flow is that we felt it's important to get the questions sent to us. What do people want? The ones that engage are the ones that, if you raise your hand in the classroom, they're going to get. You're going to get picked to ask something, right? So we felt that the easiest thing was to have people submit questions, and then what we did is a third of the questions we figure, or a third of the time allotted, we're going to submit the questions, which we have to the candidates. They've got 6 questions were submitted to them, and then some of the questions that were submitted to us as well. We're not trying to trick anybody or surprise anybody, that kind of thing, but we want to know a little bit off the cuff. How are you a critical thinker, a quick thinker, that kind of thing. So we're hoping that, all of these questions, when I see the list, it could come out of any one of us.
Yeah.
These are all things that's on everybody's mind, that gets talked about at the A&W and coffee mornings the Burger King and coffee mornings and kidding, Trev. But it's so important to have these things talked about. Yeah. And so the other third of the questions will come from the field. They'll come from inside the theater. The Petroleum Association has agreed to moderate this event, so it's great.
Yeah, Curtis Whitford's going to be doing it.
President of the Rotary Club, President of the Petroleum Association. Yeah. And he's stepped up. He's got a few of his executive. They're also coming. They're going to be holding the wireless microphones and fielding the questions out from the audience. It's Colleen at Frontier Law has been just amazing. She's managed to put all the questions together in similar ones and create a question. It's just Eagle Vision's jumped on board, Systems jumped on board. Of course, Adam and you guys here at the Moose getting the word out. Amy over at Bell Media. The same, it takes many people to get the word out and to get this thing up and running. And I'm glad it's happening. I'm glad it's happening at the Lido. There is no reserving seats. It's first come, first serve. I would expect that we're going to have a packed house. Yeah. Our fire limit's 300. So I would ask the fire department to stay away. I'm kidding. But I do think it's important. Let's get out there and let's get some answers. Yeah. It isn't, I think it was in the movie Bambi. If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. Yeah. We're not looking for people to yell and scream and jump up and down. We're looking for a mature debate meeting. Let's get to some answers. Yeah.
One more quick question about it. Buy popcorn while you're there?
Absolutely.
Concession will be open.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're not, you know what? In light of it, we've decided that we are not going to have the bar open until after the debate. Okay. The Petroleum Association is sponsoring pop, water, juice, coffee, tea. Okay. Very kind of them to do that as well. So we will have
you could just buy it, or you could just grab one.
You can just grab one.
Oh, okay, awesome. So free so refreshments included.
There's no takeout containers. No, but it is. Yeah, just come and they just want everybody to be comfortable. You know, and so that's very kind of them to do that. there's so many. Fall season is exciting for us.
Yeah.
You know, we have the summer, July, August, and you kind of float around.
I should say quick, sorry to interrupt you, Brian. I do want to say, if you can't make it live and be at the Lido tonight, you can watch it, again, thanks to Eagle Vision. They'll be helping us stream it live on the Moose Media Facebook page. You can also listen to it live. Again, I believe Sound in Town and Eagle Vision helping out with that. You'll be able to listen to it live here on 100.1 Moose FM. It all gets started at 7 o'clock tonight. My apologies.
That's good, and I'm glad here to interview you for you to come up with that, because I would never have been able to do that. Like me with my phone number.
I may have been talking about this a bit today.
Well, it's a big deal, you know, and we do a lot of fun stuff at the Lido, but we also do lots of serious things as well. We've got the Autumn Harvest Artesian Market coming up, where we actually divide the Lido up into all individual cubicles, and artisans show their wares, and it's lots of fun. You know, we have people walking around looking at a bunch of homemade items, and you know, they've got a glass of red in one hand and a debit card in the other, and you know, just going and walking around sampling. You get to see lots of people. I think the last time we had close to 800 people come through the door just to see this. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of people, and it's a great night out. So that's happening October 11th. A
great time to find a unique Christmas gift for somebody.
Yeah, or a unique Halloween. We've actually November. We've got another one coming in. Christmas market.
So this first of a few to come.
Yeah, this is the harvest one.
Gotcha.
Then we get into the festive one. Speaking of the harvesting of the grape, we've got Of the Vine coming up.
Yep.
The tickets are sold out. There is a wait list for that. The Association for Community Living has done this now for, I believe this is year number 18. Okay. It's a pretty big deal. It's some great wine, some great entertainment. We love doing it every year. It's fantastic. It's again a great night out. It's a great cause.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the Association for Community Living that deals with adults with developmental challenges and hoping to integrate them into the communities and that. And I hats off to all the folks that work there. They work their butt off to put this thing together. So it's exciting. We just announced, I get a lot of phone calls from people like, hey, do you know where I can get and that would be, I should probably finish that thought, a comedian, a hypnotist, you know, entertainment, a band, that kind of thing. And I had the 242 Steakhouse in Tumbler Ridge phone, and oh my gosh, I want to do a hypnotist for Halloween this year. So I've got Sebastian Steele coming up to do Saturday night in Tumbler Ridge. But what the heck? We had our Friday open.
Yeah.
So we've got the Halloween hypnotic.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. Yeah. Hypnosis shows are just so, you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who it's going to happen to. You don't know, you know, and Sebastian's one of the best in the business. Super funny hypnosis or hypnotist. We're looking forward to that. So that's on the 25th, Friday the 25th. The tickets are just going on sale this morning.
Okay.
It is a hurry up offense. We decided to do it. You know, we're open to any and every idea. So when this came along, I thought, why not? If those who want to come to a show and not necessarily want to get dressed up and go all Halloween, this is a great opportunity for that to happen too on the Friday night.
Absolutely.
And Saturday, that's when we do it. That's when we happen.
Yep. You
know, we've got the probably one of the premier, if not the premier, certainly the best bunch of guys in Unresolved. We just love having them in. They share everybody's musical stuff. They are really interactive within the community and within all of the other entertainers out there. You know, they're really supportive bunch of guys, and they play so many songs. It's really going to be a fun night. We're asking people to dress as their favorite 80s rock star. Could even delve into the 70s if you're somebody my age, you know. But yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. That's on the 26th, Saturday. Moose movies are coming up. You guys are shaking it up for Halloween too. Do you want to talk about that a bit, Del?
Well, just that they're free and we're showing 2 movies, but you need to get your tickets because, of course, you have capacity limits. So we
That's
do
so
ask you to
cool.
reserve. Yeah.
That you guys do that, and this is a great opportunity for those who can or perhaps can't afford. It's a wonderful opportunity. The little ones can get dressed up. They can come to a matinee in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then they can go to a little older one in the evening,
Yeah.
for some of the teens and that, or even us big kids that want to see it too.
I mean, they're both great movies. 4
Yeah.
o'clock's Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit, and then at 7 o'clock, Ghostbusters, which is a chef's kiss.
It is.
Classic.
Yeah, it's a great classic movie. Funny, and we're looking forward to filling the place up there. October 30th is kind of just before, it's kind of ending out the Halloween for us. We've got Mike Lynch with the Best Kind Comedy Tour. That's definitely East Coast. So if you guys are East Coast lovers, I'll tell you what, this guy, when he gets rolling, it sounds like I cannot understand what the hell he says.
Yeah.
But everybody from the East Coast is laughing their ass off. So it
We
is.
got a few of those around. So.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, you know what? We're a melting pot of all people here in Fort St. John.
Yeah.
Everybody moves to Fort St. John to work and to raise a family, that kind of thing. So we've got a lot of everything here in Fort St. John.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, lots to chew on as per usual. We barely got into November, and I know you got lots of stuff lined up then. So, Brian, we could head to the Lido.ca or give you a call. What's your number, sir?
The number is 785-3011. And like I say, if you're looking for a Christmas party, you shouldn't wait too long. I know it looks really nice out there. I did
But-
scrape my window this morning on the shady
But-
side. But it comes upon us really, really quickly. And we pride ourselves in making sure that it's kind of like a one call. And we provide everything. We arrange for everything to have. All you got to do is tell us how many people are coming and which night you want to come on. So if you want to have your Christmas party at the Lido, please do call soon because we're running out of dates.
Absolutely. Well, Brian, it's always good to talk to you, and we'll see you tonight for the All Candidates Forum. Once again, at 7 p.m. at the Lido. Brian.
Doors at 6, show at 7. Thanks for having me.